Aduh. Sudah. Aduh. Aduh.
蝶と共に散れ、スタ
5
ー
menit
レイファントム。
lagi ya? Loh, kok 5 menit lagi? 6:25 dimajuin sama mereka. Dimajuin loh sama mereka. What the hell? Streamnya dimajuin cuk sama mereka cuk. Masih kekenyangan aku anjir makan. 5 menit lagi. Efeknya nggak ketutupan. Ya nggak ketutupan damage-nya. Order banyak kan ya. Tetapku bubar.
戦う
気迫を示せ。
一子同人にな。よいしょ。
守るべき者のために打ち
3
砕
menit
せ。
aku buat kopi ya.
蝶と共に散れスターレイファントム。いや諸悪退散。
我に力を。倒れるわけにも。
はっ蝶と共に散れスターレイファントム。
厄介な連中。
Malam Berry, bentar ya. Mau buat kopi sek. Mau buat kopi dulu. Udah kelar kah lawan elite bosnya? What? Cepat juga. Oke. Ah, iya. Masih 1 menit sisa. Cepat juga, sat. Padahal tadi kencing dulu aku. Wah sumpah, ini kalau dapat Kurio yang ini pakai tim hyper carry enak banget, cok. Anyway, udah jamnya tapi nggak jalan, cok. Masih belum mulai ya. No, no, weh, dapat, what the fuck? Saya, jangan bodoh. Aish. Oh, udah mulai? Ada, tiba-tiba ada backsoundnya, cok. Aku ini nggak sih? Teater mode. Ya, lebih enak gini lah ya. Atau aku full screen aja? Ntar lah, sambil nunggu selesain ininya yang tadi battle lah. Suaranya ganggu, cok. Nanti dah, kalau udah mulai baru ku ini. Masih belum mulai, Cok. Pada dasarnya emang 6:30 soalnya. Tarik ke sini. Tahu ah? Belum, masih gambar kereta. Masih lama banget, Cok. Soundnya dia tuh masalahnya tabrakan loh. Kalau di kalian mah nggak tabrakan ya. Ada yang lain sih. Gue menang GA lagi tadi, Bang. Wih. Aneh, bukannya banyak ya yang ikut harusnya. Lagi hoki berarti. Hati-hati, jangan keluar rumah dulu, Cok. Tapi bingung mau ambil LC apa dari BP yang sama. Bukannya sama ya? Sama aja kan kayak yang kemarin. Oh, udah mulai.
I heard you had something new in the works. What's it about? Let me guess.
Full screen atau enggak enaknya?
Well, it's early concept at the moment. The Express crew has given me a lot of food for thought.
Ya.
Still, when it comes to key plot points, I'm in need of some inspiration.
Ntar, habis bahas ini aja.
How about this?
We give you some ideas,
After all, when it comes to scripts, we're seasoned professionals.
Security! Security! Security!
The rules of this game are like reality. We all think we have infinite possibilities, but when you really analyze it, every question and answer is constrained by
Waifunya sama tuh.
choices. Relax.
Malam udah siap jemput Kafka kan? Aku tinggal ambil sih. Cuma aku pengen lihat skill setnya dulu.
Time to say bye.
Kalau apalagi timnya ya, aku nggak punya timnya buat dia soalnya. Jadi kemungkinan besar ya, kalau skill setnya tuh nggak, dia butuh tim yang nge-support dia juga. Aku bakal ambil Luocha sih. Tapi kalau dia bisa independen, nggak tahu juga.
You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? Fail. And you release your full potential. Power you carry is the key to
Wih,
opening a way
bakal
for you to
mulai
be a Rosa
masuk story
Armor.
lagi kah?
Has come in here to
Ada
remember
Imbibitor Lunae, Jo.
what happens next.
Baca ya buat kalian yang nyelesain companion story-nya Yan King. Imbibitor Lunae itu sword masternya.
The karma of past lives changed the
Ah.
world of the present.
Iya lah. Masuk story ya? Oh iya, Cok.
To despair, suffer, crumble, turn on one another and destroy that which you love with your own hands.
Oh, masuk story, Cok. Oh, ada kodenya, Cok. Aku ketikin dah. BBZTV TV. Kalau salah bilang.
And whether or not your world has a day-night
Jadi Bang
cycle.
12 lanjut
Good
story
morning,
katanya.
good
Betul harusnya tim
afternoon,
Kafka gampang
good
gak sih
evening.
dibuatnya? Cuma
I'm
perlu
your buddy
dot sama
Albert,
user 1.
and welcome to the version
Emang aku nggak punya tim dot.
1.2 Even
Karakter
Immortality
dot lebih tepatnya.
Special
Gak punya sama
program.
sekali aku.
Today we have 3 special guests in the
Redeem
hot
sukses
seats.
berarti bener. Untuk
Introducing
kodenya
Hey
gak ada tipu.
guys, I'm Cheryl Texera, and I voice Kafka.
Hey there, I'm Damon Mills, and I voice Blade.
Hi folks, my name is Corey Landis and I voice Welt. Guys, it's great to have you with us.
Ada yang tahu IG-nya itu Kafka. FA-nya Kafka, cari IG-nya. So.
Well, me already. Okay.
Biasanya kan gitu ya.
It looked like various factions were getting ready for battle. I think we're one move
Imbibitor
away
Lunae tadi
from
ya.
a
Dia
serious
aslinya
showdown.
Sword Master
Agreed.
itu.
It was cool to see
Sword
some new
Masternya
environments
Lawful
and
ternyata.
enemies too. I better get my team in order.
Tapi kok
You're gonna need
Gadung
to, my
pakainya
friend.
spear ya.
In version 1.2, the Xianzhou Lafu will face a setback that threatens the fate of the whole
Oh iya,
alliance.
new chapter
The
tuh.
Trailblazer will need to pass through various delves and arrive at the location of the sealed ambrosial arbor, where a decisive battle.
Gak ada sisinya ya. Aku kasihan ke kalian kalau nggak ngerti yang diomongin soalnya.
Not to mention, Don Hung finally gets reunited with the Astral Express crew.
Don Hung's journey has been longer than most could imagine.
Care to elaborate, Damon?
I didn't say anything.
Ah, come on, guys! You're trying to get me fired here. Editors.
Bang Gue BT75 lanjut Luocha atau enggak? Timmu apa yang kau punya sekarang apa?
The story left off on a bit of a cliffhanger last time. It sure did. I mean, why did Jing Yuan deploy those forces? Who is he trying to catch?
And what about the Stellaron hunters? Where did they go after escaping?
Well, who says they went anywhere?
Cut that out too. I'm sure all these questions will be answered in the upcoming story.
Karakter
Now,
Trade Up yang
aside
bintang
from
4. Nah
Trailblaze
iya,
mission,
tapi kan aku cuma
version
2 kali multi
1.2,
dapat
let's see
Kafka.
new characters
Jadi
coming to the
kemungkinan
war.
buat dapetin
First
bintang
on the
4-nya itu
scene,
kecil gitu loh.
Blade.
Makanya aku bilang kan, kalau kalian pengen gacha Kafka, pastiin jangan cuma ngambil Kafka doang. Maksudnya jangan cuma ambil PT-nya doang gitu loh. Tapi kalian juga gacha sampai ke PT mungkin misalnya gitu, biar dapat bintang
I have a
4-nya
question
juga.
for Damon. If, say, there were 5 people, would I be one of them?
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. Don't look at me. I don't know anything about anything.
Oke, tipe distraction.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not
punya
one of
belu
the
sama
5
Gepard,
people,
Bang.
but here is
Ambil
a
Luocha
fact for
kalau
you.
gitu.
Whenever Blade gets scary, it's the
Ambil
Mara
Luocha aja.
flaring up.
Isn't he always scary?
He usually does what I tell him.
I should probably unpack that a little. Blade relies on Kafka's spirit whisper to suppress the Mara inside him.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. You know, most of the time, Bladey's a nice, quiet boy.
Totally. He's not a strong communicator, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure half my recording sessions have focused on 2 sounds. Number 1, Number 2,
I can believe that. It's strange that a lone wolf like him would want to team up with the Stellaron hunters. Unless Kafka's spirit whispered him into it?
Kafka was more of a go-between. The real reason Blade joined was because Elio promised him the outcome he desired.
Outcome? Meaning vengeance? Look, a certain someone on the Express has been having nightmares about this guy.
Not just vengeance, a funeral.
I feel
his own to be precise. Through unexpected circumstances, Blade became immortal. His body recovers from the worst of sicknesses and the gravest of injuries, even from death itself. Those bandages aren't for show. For Blade, immortality isn't a blessing. It's a curse that follows him wherever he goes.
Yikes! And I thought I had a problem. Well, let's leave something to the imagination here. I'm sure our trailblazers will find out more about Blade's backstory as things unfold. For now, let's take a look at what he's capable of on the battlefield. Blade is a wind-type character, following the path of destruction. By consuming his own HP, he's able to deal greater damage to enemies. And I guess that's the risk you take when you're immortal.
Blade's skill consumes a set amount of his own HP and initiates Hellscape. While Hellscape is active, Blade deals greater damage, and his basic attack is enhanced from Shard Sword to Forest of Swords. While Shard Sword is a single target attack, Forest of Swords deals damage to multiple enemies.
I got a question. Can Blade still use his skill if his HP isn't enough to cover the set amount?
Kalau udah
In
5
that
gitu,
situation, when
enchant
Blade uses his skill,
stacknya
his
baru
HP decreases to 1.
Ooh, that sounds a little dicey.
A bit. Well, there's a silver lining. When Blade's HP decreases, his talent is triggered, granting him a charge. When charges are fully stacked, Blade unleashes a follow-up attack on all enemies and recovers a set amount of HP. When Blade unleashes his ultimate, his HP is set to 50% of his max HP, and he deals massive damage to a single target and adjacent enemies.
HP for damage, huh? Interesting. No wonder he's so indifferent to being healed.
Gue lagi nyari di base kedua setelah sele.
And the more HP Blade loses, the more damage his ultimate deals.
Yeah, it does. Blade's technique, Karma Wind, also consumes his HP and deals wind damage to all enemies after entering battle.
When it comes to taking damage, Blade should be more afraid of himself than his enemies.
This hurts me more than it hurts you.
Sulitnya tuh karena
Ultimate line, anyone?
gara-gara ini kan
Blade steal the show.
Blade pasti sekarat terus gitu loh. Terus kalau mau masukin ke timnya Sele, nanti tiap turn masa bakal ngehil terus. Selemo nggak jalan-jalan juga nanti. Jeleknya Sele kan dia ngabisin skill point lumayan banyak. Oke. Jadi Untuk tipe destruction hampir semuanya menurutku aku lihat itu tuh lebih ke AOE ya daripada single target sebenarnya. Sampai sekarang daripada single target lebih banyak skillnya yang AOE.
Kafka's a familiar face at this point in the story. She was the first person the Trailblazers set eyes on it, meaning Kafka must have been there for the Trailblazers' first words, the first step. No wonder so many players are calling her.
Okay.
Sama ini sih.
Okay, I
Karena
don't think
Blade
that's
itu tipe
gonna
win.
get past the editors
Kita
there,
udah punya
Albert.
gratisan
Look,
dan home
what
yang
I am
tipe
interested in
gahan
is
single
this.
targetnya lebih
Since
sakit.
Kafka appeared on her to space station, she's managed to implant the Trailblazer with the Stellaron, hijack the Express's signals, and draw the crew onto the Cienjo Lafu. It almost feels like she has the Trailblazer's destiny in the palm of her hand.
It's like Kafka said, when it comes to scripts, the Stellaron hunters are seasoned professionals.
Well, that might be the case, but
Masih
that's not
agak
to say
bingung
the
sama skill
Trailblazers'
setnya
choices
Blade
aren't
nanti.
important.
Nanti kita coba
What's a
rewatch
script
dah.
without a director?
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
I've got another question. Why did Kafka join the Stellaron Hunters?
Ooh. So, Kafka was born on Teriez 5, a planet that knows no fear. And literally, Kafka is unable to feel the emotion fear, and therefore cannot comprehend the value of life. When Elio promised to bring about a change for her, she signed up without a second thought.
Now, for someone who can't
berarti
feel
Elio
fear,
ini
she's
tuh,
pretty
apa ya?
great at making
Adalah
others feel it.
Kepala
This
dari
scares you
ini ya,
more than it
kepala dari
scares me.
Stellaron Hunter ya.
You want me to use my spirit whisper on him, Albert?
Yes. No. I mean, let's move on to Kafka's combat, shall we?
Yes, I thought you'd never ask. So Kafka is a lightning type character following the path of nihility, and she can deal additional damage over time to enemies. Her skill deals lightning damage to multiple targets. If an enemy is afflicted with DOT, they receive an additional bout of DOT damage.
That is to say, if an enemy is already afflicted with DOT, they receive additional damage both during their turn and after Kafka's attack.
That's right. Not to mention, additional damage doesn't replace existing DOT. I mean, did you think Kafka was gonna take it easy on him? Come on. And separately, after an ally uses a basic attack, Kafka will launch a follow-up attack. Kafka's ultimate, on the other hand, deals lightning damage to all enemies with a chance of shocking targets and immediately dealing additional damage to those already shocked. Kafka's technique can attack all enemies within a set range
teknik
and
yang
deals
bagus loh.
lightning damage to all enemies after entering battle.
How elegant.
Well,
Jadi,
she likes
ya,
elegant
Kafka nggak
things,
bisa, dia
and
nggak
there's
bisa
a certain
independent, by the way.
elegance to combat.
Dia nggak bisa independen. Ya udahlah.
Kafka's
Nggak bisa
abilities
gitu.
are kind of terrifying.
Campur
Her
nggak
enemies
punya.
are like flies,
Bukan nanti juga
trapped in a
kemungkinan
wheel.
dapatnya kecil. Susah, Cok.
Taking damage until...
Boom.
Ooh, hey, that was pretty good.
Kafka mainnya hit rate kan? Atau main crit damage, crit rate juga.
From HP
Nggak tahu.
sacrificing maniacs
Nggak tahu
and
apa ya.
emotionless sociopaths
Deskripsi
to
skillnya
the
belum
coolest
jelas
kid on
soalnya.
the block. It's
Harusnya
time to
hit rate sih.
introduce our next character.
Hey, that is a little
Dikit
harsh.
sama
Also, since
attack
when did
mungkin.
Welt become the coolest kid on the
Karena
block?
tadi kalau aku lihat ya.
Think again. I'm
Kalau aku
talking
lihat
about
tadi tuh
the
dia
born and
gini.
bred
Jadi Kafka itu
Bellabog hero,
bisa ngasih dot
Luocha.
dan
Oh,
langsung
come on.
ngedamage ya kan. Cuma kalau musuhnya itu udah ada dot, dia bakal bisa ngasilin bonus damage. Itu yang kuat dari si Kafka. Nah, masalahnya berarti otomatis kalian nggak bisa bawa dia solo gitu kan. Udah pasti kalian bakal bawa karakter nihility yang lain daripada si Kafka doang.
So that's the guy on the light cone.
He looks a little different
Dan
on the light
output
count.
damage-nya kita belum tahu.
Luocha is an underworld fighter that goes by the moniker Luca Strongarm.
Dia apa ya?
He's a member of Wildfire and
Masuknya
apprentice to
attack, HP
Ole.
atau
Wait,
defense kan
doesn't the
belum tahu.
underworld
Harusnya
have a
attack sih.
fight club? I guess that must be where Luca spends his time.
Oh, you better believe it. In fact, He's the Fight Club champion, and not
Jadi
only
debuff
that,
yang lain
he's also a
itu
reliable
nggak terlalu
operations
nge-support
consultant
Kafka.
for the moles.
Kafka bakal
So
ke-support
he's with
sama
the moles,
debuff
huh?
tipe dot.
Does Luca know he's a member?
Jadi jelas
Probably.
Sampo
The kids of the underworld
Apa
look
sih?
up to Luca in a big way. And the reason he fights is to
Sampo,
set a good
terus
example of dedication
kita
and
belum
discipline.
tahu kita.
And speaking of fighting, let's take a look at him
Oh
in action.
sama
Luca
siapa
is a
orang
physical
Serval.
type
Itu
character
bisa nge-support
following
dia.
the path of nihility. After multiple attacks, he's able to launch an enhanced basic attack. His skill deals physical damage to a single target and has a chance of inflicting bleed.
During battle, Luca can obtain fighting will through a variety of attacks. When fighting will reaches a certain number of stacks, Luca's basic attack is enhanced.
His enhanced basic attack deals 4 hits of damage, with the final hit dealing additional damage to enemies currently inflicted with bleed.
Kids today, no respect.
When Luca unleashes his ultimate, in addition to dealing damage, he also obtains fighting will, and there's a chance of increasing the target's damage received for a set number of turns.
Woo! And when your opponent's fist is the same size as your head, it's time to throw in the towel.
Yeah, but
Luka
it's
ini
the
justru-
power of those punches that scares me. I mean, I'm sure having a robotic arm is also a big help, but I think Luca's strength lies in his love of
Luka
the
ini malah
sport.
justru bisa jadi damage
and I
dealer
almost
utama
forgot.
tim Dot.
When using his technique during exploration, Luca obtains fighting will
Ultinya single
after
target
entering
sih.
battle.
Jeez! Does this guy ever take a break?
Kalau punya web berarti ambil
it was
Kafka bagus
great
banget
to
dong.
start off the program
Web
with
itu dia
a
bisa
character
pasti
deep
minus
dive.
speed doang
Next
kan?
up, it looks
Sedangkan
like
Kafka
we've got
butuhnya
2
dot sih,
brand
bukan
new
debuff yang lain,
5-star
bukan
light
debuff
cones
status.
coming to the warp.
Tapi dia
in
butuhnya
version
debuff dot.
1.2. Let's start.
Kalau sekarang
Path of
sih
destruction light cone,
Sampo,
the unreachable
Serval,
side.
terus apa?
Okay. Question. The Paradise Blade mentions in his ultimate line.
Pokoknya yang bisa ngasih
Is
dot
that
aja
where
gitu.
he's standing
Burn
right
juga
there?
termasuk Himeko,
I
terus
don't know
MC
what
ya kan?
paradise means to you, Corey, but
Ada
a
si
barren
Hook juga
sword-filled
bisa.
wasteland isn't my idea of a vacation.
Speak for yourself. Here's a fun fact. Each of those swords had an owner, and Blade was
ya
the
nggak sih?
last one to
Bisa
see
kan?
them alive.
Oh, whoa! So he killed them for their swords. Only a brutal, calculated, jealous mind could do something like that.
Tapi
The maniac
saya.
and sociopath
Hook nggak
segment
bisa
is
main hit
over.
thread, Cok.
Moving swiftly onto a 5-star path of nihility light cone. Patience is all you need.
Well,
Here,
kurang
we
sih.
see
Wealth kurang, tapi kalau pengen bawa
resident
3 nihility berarti kalau pengen
sociopath,
bawa wealth ya. Karena wealth bagusnya minus speed ya.
Okay, well,
Jadi
looks
musuh
like
bakal jarang
Kafka's
gerak.
waiting for the main course to arrive there.
Fix termasuk ya.
on the menu.
You wanna
Fix
guess?
termasuk, tapi itu lebih ke CC nggak
What
sih?
are you looking at me for? Come on, nobody
Paling aman
eats
tuh,
out, right?
ya, Sampo,
During the
burn
first
shock.
phase of version 1.2
Kalau
in
Windows
the
apa kalau
character
Windows?
warp, a lost soul, Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star character Blade. During the same phase, in the Light Cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star Light Cone, the
Winsir
unreachable
ya.
side,
Winsir,
is
shock, burn.
boosted. And during the second phase of version 1.2 in the character warp, Nessun Dorma, Trailblazers can obtain the
Ya,
limited 5-star
bintang
character
4-nya
Kafka and
yang
4-star
nge-support Kafka
character
semua
Lucan.
itu.
And during the same phase, in the Light Cone event warp, the drop rate of the
Dan
5-star
kayaknya
Light
bisa
Cone
ngasih dot juga
patience
nggak
is
sih?
all
Enggak,
you
dia
need
minus
will
speed.
be boosted. And that's a wrap
Dan ini
on
malah
Baddest.
bagus. Dia bisa minus speed kan. Jadi
Ooh, I need light.
kayak DPS utamanya.
Don't go anywhere, Trailblazers.
Oke, ada kode lagi. Aku tes dulu ya kodenya.
back, everyone! As mentioned at the start of the show in version 1.2, before
Kayaknya
the
efek
Trailblazers
dari break
decisive
ya,
boss
efek dari
battle,
break nggak
they
termasuk
will
dot
need to
deh.
pass through
Harusnya ya.
various delves. No surprise
Harusnya sih
then.
nggak termasuk
And
dot.
1.2 would unlock 2 new areas, the Alchemy Commission and Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Now, the Alchemy Commission. Is that where the Xianzhou makes its
ini yang baru
medicines,
jadi
or...
You got it! The Alchemy Commission is one of the 6 commissions of the Lapu.
ngomongin karakter barunya dulu
Can
sekalian
anyone
ya.
name all 6?
Jadi
Let's see, the Alchemy Commission,
untuk
the
Kafka
Divination
tadi,
Commission.
The Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission,
damage-nya
the
gede.
Cloud Knights.
ketika
Oh,
ada
shoot, what was
karakter
that
dot
other
atau
one?
karakter yang bisa ngasih dot ke dia,
Drumroll,
apakah musuh dulu
please.
sebelum Kafka
The
mulai
Realm
turnnya
Keeping
dia.
Commission.
Oh, that's
Jadi
right.
sebisa mungkin
Alchemy
Kafka itu
Commission
masuk
used to
turnnya
focus
dia,
their efforts on the
musuh
way
itu
of
udah ada dotnya duluan.
immortality. But these
Jadi,
days, it's all about medical
kalau pengen
research
full
and
nihility
treating
ya, kalian yang
diseases.
punya wealth
Now, the
misalnya,
Trailblazer came
kan bisa
face to face
bawa
with
satu
some
healer.
Alchemy Commission folks
Bahkan
in
kalian bisa nggak bawa
Exalting
healer.
Sanctum,
Ya,
but
kalian
they
bahkan bisa
seemed
nggak
a
bawa healer
little
aslinya.
off.
Tergantung
I don't want to
apakah
create
ya,
more work for
apakah
the editors,
debuff
but
dari wealth ini
I
bakal
have a
cukup
theory
minus
that the
speed sama
reason
semua.
why that
Adjacent
Itu
to the
bakal cukup
Alchemy
ngebuat
Commission
karakter
lies
kalian jalan
Scale
terus
Gorge
sambil
Waterscape.
nge-break musuhnya
The
gitu loh.
realm of the video.
Kalian pasti paham lah
just
cara main
annoying us now.
We've
dot ya,
got a lot
tim
to
dot.
get through.
Jadi bahkan sebelum
Where was I?
musuhnya jalan,
Along with the
bisa
Alchemy
aja kalian
Commission
nge-break
and
dia,
Scale Gorge
terus kalian jalan
Waterscape.
lagi dan dia
Young new
dan kalian nge-break
puzzles.
dia lagi musuhnya gitu loh.
Seems
Jadi,
like
literally,
Trailblazers will
kalian bisa
face a
ngebuat
lot of
musuhnya
new
tuh kalau
challenges
pakai
on the
yang
road to
milih
the
itu
ambrosial
nggak jalan
armor.
sama sekali gitu.
I can't wait.
Tapi aku nggak tahu apakah itu
Albert, are you
termasuk
making Corey
skenario
read off the
di
teleprompter?
normal
Puzzles
battle
are
atau
the
cuma di
only new
SO itu
challenges
yang jadi
Trailblazers
masalah.
will be facing in these
Kalau
areas.
di SO dengan buff-buff
monsters
tipe
afoot.
nihility yang lain kayaknya
First
itu
up,
kemungkinan
a
besar bisa
creature of
terjadi gitu.
indomitable
Tapi kalau
size and
normal
destructive
skenario
power,
nggak
the
tahu dah
malefic
tanpa
ape.
buff dari
And next
kode
on the list,
SO aku nggak tahu.
an entity
Tapi
rid
kalau
of
kalian
the
pengen bawa
burden of
wealth juga
humanity
berarti kan
that has
wealth
remodeled
sama dua
itself in
nihility
the
jelas.
way of
Kafka satu,
immortality.
satunya lagi harus ada
Think.
nihility yang
And
bisa
finally,
kasih debuff.
Yang
Tapi sayangnya
Why would the
adalah
general's aides
Kafka kan
attack a
makin
Cloud
banyak
Knight,
debuff yang
Lieutenant?
ada di musuh,
all will
bonus
be
damage-nya dia
revealed
makin gede.
in the version
Jadi
1.2
menurutku
story.
makin banyak
Yeah, I
nihility
think
yang
we
kalian
skipped
bawa
an
itu makin
enemy,
gede.
Albert. You
Gitu
mentioned
loh.
a boss
Tapi
lurking
harusnya
on the
sih
Xianzhou Fu.
ada karakter.
Care for a sneak peek?
Oh, how could I forget?
Kalau debuff ya, kalau debuff tuh bukan debuff sih, kayak weakness break itu tuh paling banyak, paling gede multiplayernya itu tuh di physical kalau nggak salah. Physical tuh 200% gitu kalau nggak salah. Oh nggak tahu itu cuma berlaku pada ketika weakness break atau juga debuffnya. Tapi musuh itu biasanya kena debuffnya atau weakness break. Yang physical tuh mereka bisa
Hold on
kena
your hats,
damage yang
folks.
lebih gede daripada
It's
yang lain.
Fantilia the
Elemen yang lain
Undying.
maksudnya.
Wield of the power of both
Nah, aku
the destruction
nggak tahu
and
apakah ini
the
juga
abundance.
termasuk
In the first phase,
ke
she
debuffnya
summons
apa
abundance
dotnya atau enggak
notices
gitu loh.
which restore her HP and
Terus sih,
reduce
yang masih
the
belum
player
tahu.
team's skill points.
Weakening her enemies and strengthening herself in one fell swoop? Yikes.
That's why choosing the right
Kafka
moment to destroy those abundance
Kemungkinan
notices
susah
is
buat
so
dia
important.
jadi
Eliminating an
DPS
abundance
utama.
notice recovers
Karena
3
dia
skill points.
Well, when you borrow
ya?
something, you gotta
Suaramu
give it
kalah gede
back.
sama game.
Now, in her second
Sama
phase,
YouTube-nya kah?
Fantilia uses her destruction power to summon destruction lotuses.
Oke.
These lotuses
Udah ya.
boost ally max HP
Jadi
and ability to deal damage to a
di Kafka itu kan AoE semua tuh.
should we
Yang
just
single tuh
wait for them
cuma
to stop
oh
bleeding
tadi
before we take them out?
No, I doubt
Killnya?
the power of the destruction.
killnya
is
tuh
as
apa ya tadi?
Oh, you're not wrong, Cheryl.
Kayaknya enggak deh.
Aren't in bloom, their toughness
Atau
doesn't
basicnya ya
stand.
yang
As such, Trailblazers should seize the moment when the flowers are open to break their weakness. And finally, in the third phase, Fantilia goes golden. What terrible trick does she have up her sleeve? I'm afraid Trailblazers are gonna have to wait and find out.
I'm curious, where did Fantilia even come from? How come she can use the powers of the abundance and the destruction?
I hate to be that guy again, but all will be revealed in the version 1.2 story.
Anyone here?
susah sih. Aku sambil dengerin ininya cok soalnya anjir.
When the main story combat draws to a close, Fantilia the Undying will join the Echo of War and drop the advanced trace
What?
materials required for Blade, Kafka, and Luca. Regret of infinite okama.
And a quick reminder, Trailblazers, Echo of War has a limited number of weekly rewards, so don't forget to plan ahead.
Also, in version 1.2, Stagnant Shadow, Shape of Celestial, is arriving, which drops the brand new character essential material, Ascendant Debris. This is also the essential material required for Blade.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, it's time to talk about version
Kalian nggak bisa
1.2
itu.
events.
Kita fokus ke ini dulu aja dah.
Let's start with Tales of the Fantastic. The crisis on the Xianzhou Laofu has subsided, and the feats of the Nameless can be heard on every street corner. Starskip Haven storyteller, Mr. Cien, is interested in the Astral Express's tale, eager to work his storytelling
Event
magic.
lagi.
Oh, yeah, the
Bisa dapat
storyteller.
bahan
I'm familiar with
crafting
him. I
ini ya.
wonder what he'll do with the Trailblazers story.
Crafting
his
apa?
artistic license and
Crafting
collage
relic.
editing bring
Ladang
all
jet
kinds
lagi.
of tales to
Iyalah.
life.
Well, that's Mr. Cien, all right. To spruce up the tale, he's given us a set of protagonist models.
Protagonist models? What's that?
I hear it's kind of a magical object invented by one of the scriptwriters at the Immersion Club. It industrializes the scriptwriting process. As long as you follow its guidance, you'll be able to captivate an audience with your storytelling. To unleash the full potential of the protagonist models, the Trailblazer must accompany Mr. Cien into the past and visit historical battle locations. Now, the name might be a little dull, but don't underestimate the protagonist models. Different combinations.
Wow,
different
udah, Cok.
effects. Once the protagonist models have been properly refined, Legend of the
Katanya ada
Trailblazer,
new relic, iya.
runaway hit.
Yang udah aku share itu
This
mungkin.
sounds like a fun event.
Well, there's more where that came from. The next event is called Underground Treasure Hunt. The underworld appraiser, Bellaway the Miner's Lamp, is making a comeback.
They
Oh,
say
ini dapat
that in
juga buat
Belobog's
relic.
great mine, ancient
Buat crafting
ruins have
relic
been
lagi nih.
discovered where many rare treasures and relics are waiting to be
Oh,
identified.
kemungkinan double
However,
drop relic
according
juga
to the
ini,
senior
kemungkinan ya.
treasure hunter Axay,
Isinya semua
there exists
eventnya
a space
relic semua
beneath
loh.
the ruins where relics of even greater value may be found. The only thing is, the road to the ruin depths is filled with
Lah, ya,
all
bener ini,
kinds of
Cok.
danger.
Jadi
Treasure hunters must steel themselves and explore sealed areas in order to progress deeper into the ruins.
I'm sure these sealed areas are full of hidden treasures, but there's always a catch.
Surprise and danger
Wah.
rolled into one. I'm sure
event-event
Kafka would get a
ini
kick out of
layak
this.
buat di
Treasure
streaming,
hunters
Cok.
will need endurance, courage, and insight if they want to succeed. It's almost certain that the sealed areas will contain enemies, but supplementary items and keycards to other sealed areas are the secrets to progression.
This is a solo mission, right? It sounds like a tough challenge to take on alone.
Oh, they won't be alone. During exploration, treasure hunters can be sure to run into familiar faces.
Let's hope that we're happy to see them.
So do treasure hunters get any kind of special rewards?
Of course! In the Underground Treasure Hunt event, aside from the usual Stellar Jade, treasure hunters can obtain the themed Where's the Rabbit chat box.
Isn't the rabbit
Apa
in
itu
the
tema,
chat
Pak?
box?
It's a treasure chest. What I'm trying to say is, the theme
Iya,
of the
itu
chat
tema,
box
Cok.
is
Ibaratnya kalau
called
kalian pakai
Where's the
HP ya
Rabbit?
itu temanya itu.
Okay, so the
Biar
rabbits
nanti
in
box
the
chatnya kalian bisa
treasure
ganti
chest,
ke
right?
temanya kelinci
In
itu.
version 1.2, the message and chat box functions will be enabled for the first time. Trailblazers can obtain and swap between chat boxes. And I'm not just talking about the friend chat screen. I'm talking
Lah,
about the game's character
itu doang?
interaction chat boxes too.
Oh, I love the rabbit design. It seems like something
Aku kira-
Clara would like.
aku kira boxnya juga loh.
So cute.
Do you think Svarog could
Chatnya
have
doang,
designed
Cok.
it?
Oh.
Interesting.
Ah,
thought.
kecewa.
Safe to say that chat boxes will continue to get updates. Trailblazers will be able to view and swap between those they already have, as well as view those they've yet to obtain. On to the next
Teksnya
event.
doang,
Where
Cok.
are
Aku
you,
kira boxnya
Mr.
gitu
Trump?
loh.
This really is the version of missing creatures, isn't it?
Oh,
The good
babi.
news is,
Wah,
all
udah,
of
Cok.
them can
Berburu
be found.
babi kita, Cok.
Regan of Bellabog has come across a new scientific research gadget. Homemade sensor number 223. The device is able to detect mysterious coordinates that display abnormal readings.
I recognize that abnormal reading. Isn't that just a trotter?
Oh no, don't tell me that we have to fight it. I mean, sure, it's a little scary, but it's cute, right?
If I told you it dropped Stellar Jade, would that change how you feel, maybe?
Yeah, that thing's bacon.
Yeah, sorry.
You know what stays
Dan
here
Heng
than
tuh
bacon?
nge-slow.
Forgotten Hall updates! In version 1.2, the brand new memories of Xianzhou, the Voyage of Novice's Trigger, will be arriving.
Yeah, now we're talking.
That's not all. After
Oh.
clearing the Forgotten Hall memories of Xianzhou Stage
Free
1,
Yukong? Buat yang belum
Trailblazers can
punya.
obtain the 4-star character Yukong.
Cool.
In addition to the Forgotten Hall, the simulated universe will also be receiving an update in the form of
What
World
to do?
7. And the brand new planar ornaments, Rutulent Arena and Broken Keel, will be added to the World 7 immersion
Wah,
device.
itu bagus, Cok.
Right,
Fix.
doesn't
Itu
stop
reliknya
there
bagus
either.
sih.
In version
Itu reliknya
1.2's
bagus sih.
planar fissure
Itu
event,
reliknya
Trailblazers
bagus,
that successfully
sumpah.
challenge the simulated universe can obtain a set amount
Oke, double drop planar lagi.
planar ornament rewards. Meanwhile, in the Alchemy Commission's Cavern of Corrosion,
Nah, ini yang
Trailblazers
udah
can
aku share ini.
obtain the brand new Cavern Relics, Longibus Disciple, and Messenger traversing Hackerspace.
Nice.
And finally, in 1.2's Realm of the Strange event, players that successfully challenge the Cavern
Itu
of
relik
Corrosion
bagus,
can
nanti
obtain a
kita
set
bahas
amount
aja.
of double Cavern Relic rewards. And I think
Wah, tapi untung loh, Cok. Untung aku belum farming relik, Cok.
No
Sumpah,
problem, we
Cok.
got you, buddy. We got you. In version 1.2, the
Sumpah,
two companion
untung aku belum
missions,
farming relik,
Letter from a
bangsat,
Strange Woman
bangsat.
and For I Have Touched the Sky will be arriving.
In a letter from a
Untung
strange
banget aku,
woman, the
Cok.
Trailblazer will receive a
Wah,
request from
astaga,
Kafka.
astaga.
As for how the Trailblazer should respond, I only have one thing to
Untung
say.
belum farming
When you
relik
have a
aku,
chance to make a
Cok.
choice, make one that you know you won't regret.
all will be revealed in version 1.2. Sorry.
Isn't he supposed to be passed out?
Waktu Nime tadi belum ku jawab ya.
Playing sound bites.
Tapi si Kafka ini benar-benar gak perlu healer Luocha kayak Blood kan ya. Baik lu atau Natasha cukup gak sih healer buat Kafka? Cukup. Bahkan kalian ya bahkan bisa nggak pakai healer aslinya.
When the Trailblazer investigates,
Nanti kita bahas lagi dah.
find a girl in
Sekarang kita
trouble.
ikutin alurnya
Who could she
dulu.
be? And what secrets could you call?
Sama fuel gue masih 70-an belum gue pakai.
Keep it up with
Oh,
Star
gara-gara giveaway ya.
Guy, a little early on
Aku
that
50-an
one.
doang.
Before we bring things back to a close here, let's talk about the ever-popular reward events. Version 1.2 will see the return of the Gift of Odyssey check-in event.
Free satu multi
During the
lagi.
event, as long as Trailblazers log in for 7 days, doesn't have to be consecutive, they can acquire 10 Star Rail special passes.
Yes,
I love a chicken
event. Yes, let's do it.
That's exciting.
Can somebody get Corey some water, please?
Berarti tiap patch kita bisa berapa multi sih asli ya? Cok, sorry ya kalau agak lambat aku nulisin kode buat kalian. Keyboard baru, Cok, belum biasa aku, Cok. Keyboard 60% soalnya.
Well, I said it last time, and I'll say it again. Time flies when you're having fun. Another special program has come to an end. We talked about a lot of 1.2 features.
Kok jadi nyatu, bodoh?
Guys, got any favorites?
Gotta be that boss fight for me. When the crew fought the Doomsday Beast and Cocolia, Welt was watching from the sidelines. This will be the first time we see him on the battlefield.
Ooh.
So watch your back,
Keyboard baru bukannya lebih cepat jadi ngetiknya.
I'm
60%,
excited to
Pak.
see more of Blade.
Aku selama ini pakai keyboardnya tuh yang 100%. Ini 60%, Cok. Jadi lama, Cok.
Not to mention, it seems like him and Dan Heng are finally about to meet. Something tells me they're not going to settle things over a cup of tea.
Oh. As for me, it is all about Kafka. Although I am curious about the Tales of the Fantastic event, because this sounds like Trailblazers have plenty of room to get creative.
Seems like we're all a little biased here. but one
Totally.
thing is for sure, 1.2 is a version to look forward to. Albert here has done a good job keeping us in check today, you know, and there's still a lot of mystery out there for you Trailblazers to delve into.
Aduh.
You guys were a handful, all right. But we made it out alive. That's it for honkaistarrail version 1.2 special program,
udah?
folks. Thanks again to all you Trailblazers for tuning in.
Udah?
See you for the next one.
Bye,
So long.
guys.
Bye-bye. Cheerio.
Cari IG-nya voice actress-nya si Kafka, Cok. Oke, kita balik ya.
and his basic attack. It's
Blade, aku pengen tahu
The
Blade tuh
imagination
skillnya
here.
gimana dulu.
I'm sure our Trailblazers will find out more about Blade's backstory as things unfold. For now, let's take a look at what he's capable of on the battlefield. Blade is a wind-type character, following the path of destruction.
Enggak
By
lah.
consuming his own HP, he's able to deal greater...
Blade skill consumes a
And I guess that's the risk you take when you're a mortal.
Blade skill consumes a set amount of his own HP and initiates Hellscape. While Hellscape is active, Blade deals greater damage, and his basic attack is enhanced from Shard Sword to Forest of Swords. While Shard Sword is a single target attack, Forest of Swords deals damage to
AoE ya.
multiple enemies.
I got a question.
Enhance basicnya dari
From
apa?
Shard Sword to Blade deals greater
The risk you take when you're a mortal.
Blade skill consumes a set amount of his own HP and initiates Hellscape.
Apa
While
ketika dia
Hellscape is
gunain
active,
skill?
Blade deals greater damage, and his basic attack is enhanced from Shard Sword to Forest of
Oh,
Swords.
alah.
While Shard Sword is a single target attack, Forest of
Skillnya tuh
Swords deals damage to
nge-enhance basic
multiple
attack-nya
enemies.
gitu.
I got a question. Can Blade still use his skill if his
Oh, gitu?
HP isn't enough to cover the set
Pakai
amount?
masker tiru kah?
In that situation, when
Nggak sih,
Blade
tadi
uses
ada
his
gear
skill,
baru
his
juga sih,
HP
rank baru ya.
decreases to
Nanti kita
1.
bahas lah.
Ooh, that sounds a little dicey.
A bit. Well, there's a silver lining. When Blade's HP decreases, his talent is triggered,
Beneran.
granting him a charge.
Karakter
When
Luocha,
charges are fully
kebanyakan basic
stacked,
attack-nya
Blade
semua yang
unleashes a
kepake.
follow-up
Distraction
attack
lagi.
on all enemies and recovers a set amount of HP. When Blade unleashes his ultimate, his
Inhibitor
HP is
Lunai
set
kan
to
juga basic
50%
attack
of his
tuh.
max HP, and he deals
Nah,
massive
eh.
damage to a single
Terus,
target and
untuk
adjacent enemies.
pasifnya,
HP
talent ya.
for damage, huh? Interesting. No wonder he's so indifferent to being healed. Huh?
Aku kecilin dulu suara
HP
videonya.
Blade loses,
Jadi
the more
buat
damage his ultimate
apa
deals.
sih?
Yeah, it does.
Pasifnya
Blade's technique,
Tekniknya
Karma
apa
Wind,
dia?
also consumes his HP and deals wind damage to all enemies after entering battle.
Oke, jadi untuk si Blade ya, skillnya itu buat nge-enhance basic attack-nya supaya basic attack-nya itu tuh bisa AoE. Jadi dia benar-benar damage utamanya dari basic attack sama ultinya kemungkinan. Terus aku nggak tahu kalau dari CBT itu kalau nggak salah proporsionalnya itu dari max HP-nya si Blade ya kan, damage-nya dia. Jadi ya kalian bisa build dia max HP. Terus apa lagi tadi, pasifnya itu aktif ketika dia stacknya itu udah kekumpul ya kan, kumpul 5. Nah cara ngumpulin pasifnya atau stacknya itu kalian harus di-hit. Jadi kalau bisa jangan ada karakter preservation. Pertama preservation, jadi kalau dia kan destruction tuh masih di bawahnya preservation untuk dia kena hit atau di hit musuh. Jadi jangan sampai tim kalian ada shielder ya, Gepard, MC dan lain-lainnya itu jangan sampai. Karena kalian pengen Blade itu diserang sesering mungkin. Udah pasti. Buat ngaktifin apa sih namanya?
Shard Sword to
Pasifnya
Forest
dia.
of multiple enemies.
Is it enough to cover the
Increases to 1.
Ooh, that sounds a little dicey.
Triggered, granting him a charge. When charges are fully stacked, Blade unleashes a follow-up attack on all enemies and recovers a set amount of HP.
Kayak itu ya, kayak full counternya
When
Meliodas
Blade
malahan.
unleashes his ultimate, his
Dan untuk ultinya AoE sendiri. Terus buat si Kafka.
First step.
Ooh, it almost feels like she had.
When it comes to scripts, the Stellaron hunters are seasoned professionals.
Cotton or cane
Fear she's pretty.
can deal additional damage over time or following the path of nihility. And she can deal additional damage character following the path of nihility. And she can deal additional damage over time to enemies.
Kira salah
Her
penyebutan.
skill deals lightning damage to multiple targets. Time to enemies. Her skill deals lightning damage to lightning type character following the path of nihility. I thought you'd never ask. So Kafka is a lightning type character following the path of nihility, and she can deal
Kalau basic
additional
attack-nya
damage
ternyata
over
biasa.
time to enemies. Her skill deals lightning damage to multiple targets. If an enemy is afflicted with DOT, they receive an additional bout of DOT damage.
Oke, jadi kalau skillnya ya, jadi kalian kalau pengen min max si Kafka, kalian harus sebelum Kafka jalan, kalian harus ngasih dot ke musuh dulu supaya Kafka, kalau ketika kalian mau pakai skillnya si Kafka, itu Kafka bisa nambahin damage dari dotnya gitu loh. Damage dari apa? Bukan damage dari dot sih. Ya, maksudnya dia bakal dapat tambahan damage dari dot yang udah ada di musuhnya gitu. Ketika dia pakai skill. Dan skillnya juga dia bisa ngasih shock ya ke musuh. Dan itu AoE.
If an enemy is already afflicted with DOT, they receive additional damage both during their turn and after Kafka's attack.
That's right. Not to mention additional damage.
And after P, they receive additional damage both during their turn and after Kafka's attack.
That's right.
Oke, jadi untuk dot yang ada di musuh, kalau kalian pakai Kafka, dotnya bakal aktif atau tambahan damage dari dot itu bakal aktif ketika musuhnya gerak, yang pertama. Yang kedua itu ketika Kafka udah selesai turnnya atau ketika Kafka nyerang, maka dia bakal ngasih tambahan damage dot.
Not to mention additional damage doesn't replace existing DOT. And did you think Not to mention additional damage doesn't replace existing DOT.
Dan tambahan damage dari dot yang dihasilin Kafka itu nggak ngeganti dot yang udah ada sama musuhnya. Jadi kalian bisa nge-stack dotnya itu banyak banget.
And did you think Kafka was gonna take it easy on him? Come on. And separately, after an ally uses a basic attack, Kafka will launch a follow-up attack. Kafka's ultimate, on the other hand, deals
Terus pasifnya dia bakal follow up attack kalau temen kalian atau temennya itu pakai basic attack.
To all enemies with a chance of shocking targets. And
Oke, kalau untuk ultinya dia sama aja kayak Serval, intinya dia bisa nge-shock target.
immediately dealing additional damage to those already shocked.
Terus ya persis kayak si Serval doang untuk ultinya.
Kafka's technique can attack all enemies within a set range and deals lightning damage to all enemies after entering battle.
How elegant.
Well, she likes elegant things, and there's a certain elegance to combat.
Be sacrificed.
Oke, jadi Kafka bener-bener butuh temen dot sih. Apalagi semakin banyak dot yang kalian bawa, dia bakal makin bagus. Kalau kalian punya si Welt ya, aku nggak tahu kalau si ini ya. Kalau si nggak Welt sih, harus Welt kayaknya. Karena kalau nggak salah, ketika kalian nge-break musuh ya, weakness break musuh itu pakai tipe imaginary, itu kan kayak ngambang itu kan. Musuhnya tuh kayak ngambang gitu. Nah, itu tuh ketika ngambang itu kan dia bakal dapat tambahan minus speed ya kalau nggak salah. Aduh, ini info nggak aku catetin sih. Tiap efek dari apa sih namanya? Tiap efek dari elemennya itu pokoknya kalau nggak salah imaginary itu bisa minus speed cuma dari mecahin weakness gods atau toughness. Nah, jadi dari situ kemungkinan kalau kalian mainin sama Welt si Kafka, kalian bisa pakai 4 karakter semua nihility, literally semua nihility. Kalau kalian pengen ngebuat si Kafka sebagai DPS utama gitu ya, sebagai damage dealer utama. Karena makin banyak dot yang ada di musuh, maka ya juga makin gede damage tambahan bonus damage dari si Kafka yang bakal kalian hasilin gitu. Ya, aku nggak bisa, Cok. Nggak bisa sih aku build Kafka ini. Nggak punya dot aku. 2 kali multi tuh. Kalau hoki ya bisa dapet luka sama si sampo sih. Kalau hoki, kalau nggak hoki ya nggak dapat sama sekali mereka malahan. Ada serval juga masalahnya.
Also, since when did Welt become the coolest kid on the block?
Think again.
Gacha bang di bener. Ya kan cuma 2 kali multi aku buat dapetin Kafka.
Hero Luca.
Oh, come on.
Aku masih penasaran sama si Luka justru.
Of wildfire.
Yes, that
The kids of the good example.
Of nihility. After multiple attacks, he's able to launch an enhanced basic attack. His skill deals physical damage to us able to launch after following the path of nihility. After multiple attacks, he's able to launch an enhanced
Oke, enhance basic skillnya tuh ketika dia setelah gunain attack beberapa kali. Nanti pasti ada deskripsi skillnya sih lebih jelasnya.
Skill deals physical damage to a single target and has a chance of inflicting bleed.
Oke, untuk skillnya si Luka dia bisa ada buff bleed.
During battle, Luca can obtain fighting will through a variety of attacks. When fighting will reaches a certain number of stacks, Luca's basic attack is enhanced.
His enhanced basic attack deals 4 hits of damage, with the final hit dealing additional damage to enemies currently inflicted with bleed.
Oke, basic attack-nya bakal ngasih tambahan damage kalau musuhnya ada bleed. Bleed sekarang siapa sih yang punya? Adakah karakter yang punya bleed buat sekarang? Filternya nggak bisa ya? Kayaknya nggak ada deh. Ya, nggak ada ya. Nggak ada sih.
No respect. When Luca unleashes his ultimate, in addition to dealing damage, he also obtains fighting will, and there's a chance ultimate in
Kids today. No respect.
When Luca unleashes his ultimate, in addition to dealing damage, he also obtains fighting will, and there's a chance of increasing the target's damage received for a set number of turns.
Oke, ini yang menarik dari si Luka. Jadi ultinya itu debuff ya. Ternyata ultinya debuff, jadi single target. Kayak dia kayak versi light-nya si Silver Wolf. Jadi ultinya single target yang pertama ya kan. Dia single target. Terus selain ngasih damage, dia juga ngasih debuff ke musuh, yaitu musuh bakal dapat damage tambahan bukan damage tambahan, damage receive damage ya. Jadi damage lebih gede ketika dia diserang, debuff-nya. Dia bakal ngasih debuff itu, receive damage tambahan ke musuh.
And when your opponent's fist is the same size as your head, it's time to throw in the towel.
Yeah, well, it's the power of those punches that scares me. I mean, I'm sure having a robotic arm is also a big help, but I think Luca's strength lies in his love of the sport. Oh, and I almost forgot. When using his technique during exploration, Luca obtains fighting will after entering battle.
Jeez.
Fighting will itu, fighting will itu buat enhance basic attack-nya. Jadi kalian bisa pakai enhance basic attack-nya kalau pakai 4 kali nyerang si Luka ya. Lihat untuk bannernya. Susang doang cok yang bagus by the way. Bintang 4, sorry nih. Susang doang nih yang bagus bintang 4-nya. Natasha buat yang nggak punya double healer ya bagus-bagus aja buat pakai Natasha. Tapi orang Natasha pada E6 gak sih sekarang udahan? Ya paling si Susang doang menurutku yang paling bagus di bannernya dia.
The second phase of version 1, they're gonna be... Before the Trailblazers' decisive...
One.
Deal damage.
Kita langsung ke next pembahasan.
Destruction.
hate to be that guy again.
And
Trailblazers will be
Oke, itu eventnya berarti ini.
Regret of Infinite Okama.
And a quick reminder, Trailblazer.
Regret of Infinite Okama. Blade will join the Echo of War and drop the advanced trace versus Tail. Eager to work his story testament life work or the two up. Get the spruce up the script writers at the guidance. You'll be able to little dull nations have into the Trailblazer is more with that. World appraiser bellowing
How? The road to the
ruins. Supplementary items and key cards to other sealed areas.
Aku tuh pengen
Secrets to progression.
getting deja.
The power.
bablas
Right
kah?
moment to destroy those abundance lotuses is so important. Eliminating an abundance lotus recovers.
Bablas ya?
well,
Bablasan
if you
kah
borrow
aku?
something, you gotta give it back.
Now, in her second phase, Echo
Oh,
of
nih.
War and drop the advanced trace materials.
Oke, jadi Echo of War sekarang ada wah material baru lagi, Cok. Aduh. Material baru lagi, bayangin. Ini buat ini sih, buat semua karakter baru kalau nggak salah.
Required for Blade, Kafka, and Luca.
Tuh, semua karakter baru butuh Echo of War yang baru. Blade, Kafka, sama Luka. Aduh. Jadi, ya, kalian yang berharap hari pertama langsung bisa max build, kayaknya nggak bisa dah.
And a quick reminder, Trailblazers. Echo of War has a limited number of weekly rewards, so don't forget to.
Less than what and then tell story. Or under
Ivan nggak perlu dibahas.
in our
Build in-
other sealed areas. Aside, old. Where's the rabbit?
Okay.
So one, not just
The version of Miss.
Regan.
Sorry.
Bigger will be a right.
Forgotten Hall baru buat kita dapetin Yukong ya di 1.2. Oke, ini yang menarik ini. Wah, gila sih. Ini aduh, SU7, Cok. Yang paling atas sih. Ini baru yang bagus sih, jujur aja. Ini baru yang bagus. Tapi bawahnya Zong anjir. Nah iya, Cok. Bawahnya Zong, Cok. Oke, anyway. Kita bahas reliknya yang planar dulu ya. Yang atas dia naikin critical rate, nggak tahu nanti bakal berapa persen. Terus tambahan lagi, kalau tambahan lagi kalau crit rate-nya itu setara atau lebih gede dari nanti ditentuin sama mereka, misalnya lebih gede dari 50% ya misalnya. Maka yang gunain reliknya basic attack sama skill damage-nya tuh naik. Jadi ya kayaknya ini bakal jadi relik baru buat ini sih. Bakal jadi relik baru buat semua damage dealer sih. Tapi ya menurutku yang Space Station itu yang naikin attack menurutku masih bisa dipakai. Atau kalian ya bisa ngelimpahin itu relik ke karakter yang mau kalian build lagi gitu. Jadi kalian misalnya pengen ganti ini pakai relik ini ke karakter yang sering kalian pakai gitu. Nah, yang lama bisa kalian limpahin ke karakter-karakter baru yang baru kalian build, itu nggak masalah juga ini. Jadi ya biasa aja sih. Mak di sini enaknya beban cari critical rate jadi berkurang lagi ini kita. Beban buat nyari critical rate. Makin enak nih buat dapetin critical rate gede, makin makin gampang ya. Terus yang bawah naikin penggunanya efek resist. Nah ini aku yang nggak tahu nih. Siapa yang bagus pakai efek resist gitu loh? Kemungkinan ya kalau menurutku gini. Aku bingung, Cok. Efek resist siapa yang mau pakai, Cok? Jadi kalau menurutku tuh kondisi kondisi idealnya adalah kalau ada karakter yang pakai relik ini ya, kita ini dah. Ini aku matiin nih. Jadi kondisi idealnya ketika satu tim udah ada yang pakai ini ya kan, udah ada yang pakai apa Lofu Celestial Arc planar yang ini, itu kan nambahin attack ke semua temennya atau satu tim ya. Jadi harapannya atau kondisi idealnya adalah satu support lagi ya, apapun itu satu support lagi itu make yang planar baru tadi gitu loh. Jadi selain attack tapi satu tim juga critical damage-nya bisa naik gitu loh. Itu kondisi idealnya. Cuma kalau kita ngomongin dari apa ya, kayak status utama yang dikasih itu apa yang butuh efek res anjir. Tanker nggak sih? Tapi tanker butuh defense juga, preservation. Nah ini aku yang masih bingung sih. Tergantung nanti efek resistnya juga yang dibutuhin tuh berapa persen gitu. Karena kalau efek resistnya terlalu tinggi menurutku, persen yang dibutuhin, ini bakal dikit yang perlu pakai dia dan efeknya tuh nggak sewah itu untuk karakternya. Tapi untuk tim, karena dia naikin critical damage satu tim ya bagus-bagus aja menurut. Ini agak kurang sih. Cuma intinya tuh kalian kasih ini ke karakter yang nggak pengen karakter tersebut tuh kena debuff gitu aja sih. Kalau menurutku ya. Karena kan naikin efek res, otomatis karakter tersebut bakal sangat-sangat jarang terkena debuff gitu. Mau kena stun atau apapun itu yang bikin dia nggak gerak ya kan. Jadi bagus-bagus saja. Mungkin bakal bagus buat healer yang bakal sering kena serang, ya kan? Healer atau ya harmoni apa sih? Kalau healer abundance ya. Berarti antara preservation terus apa lagi? Preservation terus destruction atau satunya itu berarti abundance ya. Harmoni kayaknya jarang deh. Ya paling 3 itu. Kalian bisa makein dia ke 3 tipe karakter tersebut. Preservation, destruction, atau abundance. Tergantung kalian buat satu timnya gimana. Tapi jeleknya adalah ketika kalian udah buat satu tim kayak gitu, kalian bakal kalau pengen pindah karakter tersebut ke tim yang lain, kalian juga harus ngeubah reliknya lagi, nyesuaiin sama tim yang bakal kalian pakein ke dia gitu. Cuma yang atas sih, yang atas ini bagus banget cok. Ditambah kita dapat double drop planar lagi, wah udah cok. Gila itu. Critical rate 100% makin gampang. Nggak perlu 100% juga sih kayaknya. Belum sama LC juga kan. Efek res itu bisa nangkal skill ya, bukan nangkal sih, cuma rate-nya bakal lebih kecil. Kalau menurutku ya. Tapi nggak tahu kalau aku nggak tahu sistem, kok skip sampai sini. Aku nggak tahu Aku nggak tahu sistem efek res sama hit rate di game ini sayangnya. Apakah mereka cuma sebagai cross check ya kan? Sekali lagi, apakah mereka cuma sebagai cross check atau selama efek hit rate-nya gede dan di bawahnya efek res itu di bawahnya, debuff itu punya chance. Sisanya misalnya nih ya, misalnya efek res musuh tuh 100, terus hit rate kalian tuh 120 ya kan? Nah, apakah 20% sisanya nih misalnya 20% sisanya itu bakal nambahin ke chance untuk ngasih debuff. Misalnya debuffnya itu chance-nya cuma 40% ya kan. Nah, kan kalian punya efek hit rate-nya kelebihan 20% untuk selesai cross-check-nya ya kan. Karena efek res-nya itu 100. Nah, 20 sisanya nih, apakah bisa ditambahin ke chance-nya atau enggak? Nah, gitu masalahnya tuh. Tapi kalau nggak bisa nambahin ke chance untuk debuff-nya, berarti ya otomatis selama efek hit rate itu di atasnya efek res ya itu udah bukan masalah gitu loh. Tapi kalau bisa masukin atau nambahin efek chance-nya, nah itu kan pasti butuh hit rate yang gede juga. Aku yang masih bingung untuk di game ini tuh itu sih. Di Predwin nggak ada pembahasan itu kah? Oke, jadi relik baru dua setnya naikin edge. max HP. Bagus buat si Blade sama Arlan ya. Bukan deh. Arlan itu kayaknya dia damage-nya bukan ini ya. Arlan itu damage-nya bukan berdasarkan proporsional HP dia dah kayaknya. Ah ya, dia bagus buat Blade berarti. Ya, dia bagus buat si Blade. Untuk sekarang ini set bagus buat Blade doang kayaknya. Ditambah. When the wearer is hit or their HP is consumed by an enemy, berarti tiap dia kena hit, critical rate-nya bakal naik untuk beberapa turn. Dan efeknya itu stack. Dan Blade itu bagus karena proporsionalnya damage dia dari max HP, terus dia tipe distraction yang bakal sering kena attack. Jadi ya, benar. Ini bagus banget buat Blade untuk reliknya ini. Berarti kalau udah ada relik baru, fokus relik baru kah? Yang mana? Kalau menurutku ya, kalau kalian relik SO3 sama SO7 nanti, itu menurutku kalian bakal bisa nge-mix dua-duanya sih. Buat yang support ya, Tapi buat yang buat damage dealer ya kayak tadi aku bilang, kalian bisa ganti ke karakter utama kalian. Kalau kalian butuh critical rate, kalau enggak ya udah nggak usah diganti. Terus nanti misalnya diganti, kalian bisa limpahin relik dari planarnya tersebut ke karakter baru atau tipe DPS baru yang baru mau kalian build gitu loh. Enaknya gitu. Jadi buat kalian nuker-nuker relik tuh enak menurutku. Jadi kalau masalah fokus farmingnya ke relik yang baru itu tergantung kalian. Kalian supportnya ya. Kalau supportnya menurut kan efek rest sama yang max HP itu kan, yang naikin attack satu tim sama yang naikin critical damage satu tim. Menurutku itu kalau kalian main dua support misalnya kayak kalian pakai satu DPS atau dua DPS, menurutku itu bakal bagus sih. Cuma sekali lagi efek rest ini loh yang agak khawatir. Mungkin bagus kalau kayak ini nggak sih? Kayak tim yang nggak ada Luocha-nya. Karena kalau ada Luocha kan debuff musuh pun juga bakal hilang kan kalau di heal sama dia. Jadi efek rest kayak nggak guna gitu loh kalau di tim kalian ada Luocha. Cuma nggak tahu deh. Tapi kalau menurutku karena dua tipe planarnya itu naikin attack sama critical damage, itu bakal bagus kalau ada karakter ya. Yang satu pakai yang naikin attack, yang satunya naik critical damage. Tapi kalau buat yang DPS itu tinggal diganti-ganti aja. Kebutuhan status kalian yang mana? Itu sih. Terus kalian pengen build dua tim kalian tuh kayak gimana gitu kan? Terutama buat emoce kan sebenarnya. Oke, relik yang satunya naikin speed. Ketika pemakainya menggunakan ultimate ke teman dan termasuk diri mereka sendiri, berarti ini buat buffer. Ini lebih ke buat buffer ya. Speed untuk semua temennya bakal naik untuk beberapa turn. Dan efeknya nggak bisa di-stuck. Penggantinya ini berarti dia. Ini relik penggantinya si siapa? Penggantinya siapa, Cok? Penggantinya Asta. Ultinya Asta kan naikin speed tuh. Jadi kita tinggal pasang ini di apa ya? Bro-nya kah? Siapapun yang butuh speed sih, buffer yang butuh speed. Agak kurang nggak sih? Agak kurang deh menurutku. Masalahnya bro-nya dia bagus dipakein yang win. Terus kalau si Yukong bisa kalian jadiin second DPS, kalian butuh attack ya kan. Terus kalau si siapa namanya, Tingyun itu ngebuffnya kan berdasarkan attack dia, jadi dia butuh status attack juga. Susah sih. Tapi kalau menurutku ya, kalau ini buat tim Sele kayaknya bagus deh. buat tim ya, Tingyun bronya Sele sama healer satu lagi bebas, Bailu atau siapapun, ini bakal bagus karena bakal naikin speed, ya nggak sih? Makin cepet lagi rotasi skill kalian. Nah, red speed gimana nih? Cocok buat siapa, Sele kah? Enggak lah. ini buat support ini, relic speednya buat support. Karena ketika dia gunain ulti atau ulti ke temennya atau diri dia sendiri, dia bakal naikin speed ke semuanya. Jadi penggantinya Asta, literally penggantinya Asta. Tapi Asta kan punya buff attack ya, bedanya itu doang sih. Tapi untuk ultinya ini bisa gantiin ultinya Asta. Agak bingung sih kalau buat ini pakaiin ini ya. Ini menurutku buat buffer yang kalian emang butuh rotasinya cepet sih. Kalau si Sele bronya Tingyun menurutku itu rotasinya udah cepet sih tanpa ginian. Terutama si Tingyun bisa ngasih buff speed. Terus Sele sendiri skillnya bisa ngasih buff speed, self buff speed ya kan. Terus bronya dia nyepetin turn temen, sama dia selama pakai skill dia turnnya bakal prioritasnya bakal naik. Terus ketika dia pakai ulti, kalau pakai set relic yang win, dia juga bakal naik lagi, advance forward lagi. Bailu nggak akan terlalu banyak dapat turn atau healer kalian yang lain. Jadi menurutku ini buat timnya Sele agak kurang. Tapi buat tim yang butuh speed atau speednya tuh rata-rata lambat, ini bakal bagus sih. Tim 2 lah ya, buat tim 2. Kalau buat tim Sele menurutku kurang, karena mereka sendiri udah punya buff speed sendiri sih. Kalau bronya Tingyun Sele ya, itu udah punya buff speednya sendiri, jadi agak kurang. Nah, ini lebih ke tim 2 kalian. Kalau si ini, kalau Yukong kalian nggak pengen jadi second DPS, kalian bisa pakaiin itu sih, jujurnya. Ya, jadi kayak gitu kira-kira. Terlalu spesifik menurutku untuk 2 relik baru ini. Yang satu paling bagus buat si ini doang sih, blade doang untuk sementara sekarang ini. Yang kanan ini untuk sekarang ini buffer kita tuh kebanyakan ya, tuh lebih butuh yang namanya apa sih namanya? Lebih banyak yang butuh namanya second status atau status kedua itu attack gitu. Nah, atau ini bisa kasih ke bronya sih ini ya. Ini bisa kalian kasih ke bronya juga supaya bronya lebih kenceng lagi speednya. Rata-rata kan bronya orang di bawahnya Tingyun juga kan. Jadi ini bakal ngebantu. Selain bronya ngasih critical attack sama critical damage, dia juga bakal ngasih speed juga untuk ultinya gitu. Ya, menurutku oke-oke aja. Masalahnya ini buff speed ini bakal stuck sama buff speed yang bisa mereka dapat dari skillnya mereka sendiri atau enggak, itu aja sih. Ini perlu dites dulu ini, efeknya ini. Kalau bisa stuck itu bagus. Kalau nggak bisa ya percuma. Dan speed tinggi-tinggi juga menurutku kurang bagus aja sih. Kalau urutan apa sih namanya? Kalau urutan turnnya nggak sesuai yang kalian pengenin terutama. Oke, udah selesai ya untuk anyway, ya. Udah selesai untuk pembahasan spesial programnya ya. Aku masih bingung yang ini sih. Masih bingung si Kafka sih. 2 kali multi doang masalahnya aku buat dapetin Kafka. Dan aku nggak punya karakter nihility yang lain. Oke, kodenya cuma 3 itu tadi ya. Yang ada tambahan. Bentar, kita coba lihat Tingyun ya. Kalau dia dipakein relic speednya tadi, dia tuh masalahnya skillnya itu nambahin tergantung attack-nya dia loh. Benediction, nih, to increase their attack by 40%, up to 21% of Tingyun current attack. Ini loh. Jadi Tingyun tuh butuh second status attack juga gitu. Sedangkan dia punya ini advance forward. Ya kan kalau pakai basic attack. Terus ketika pakai skill ya otomatis dia bakal langsung ngebuat targetnya bisa langsung nyerang kan, dapat turn gitu. Jadi kayak kurang. Ini bentar. Kalau yang ini tuh apa sih efeknya? After the player use their ultimate, their action is fun. Oh, oke. Advanced forward sama ngasih speed satu tim, menurut kalian bagus mana? Tapi sekali lagi dia punya naikin speed sendiri ya kan? Bahkan kalau kalian punya S1-nya dia bisa naikin speednya sendiri juga. Enggak deng, itu yang dapat benediction ya. Kalau ini Tingyun naik sendiri juga speednya. Ya. Literally tim ini tuh tim yang punya buff self buff untuk naikin speed mereka sendiri gitu loh. Ya, itu bakal bagus buat tim 2 sih menurutku. Yang sama sekali nggak punya buff speed. Sama sekali nggak punya skill yang bisa ngasih mereka buff speed sih. Oke, kita lanjut SO dulu. Busuk semua, Cok. Acure kontak. Hah.
形勢に注意して気迫を示せ。
一子同時にな。蝶と共に散れ、スターレイファントム。やっ、千の珍奇を持って一心同期。
我々はとうに嵐に踏み入った。守るべき者のために打ち崩せ。
諸悪退散。はっ、直してやろうか。
Aku malah penasaran ini loh.
我が威厳のもとで。
Gimana, ya kan? Skripnya kalau Kafka sama timnya, ya tim Dot itu,
代価を払ったん
mereka
だ。
nyerang ini.
しつこい。
Apa sih namanya? Mereka nyerang itu nyerang musuh yang nggak punya weakness. Apakah bakal kuat atau apakah bakal sekuat itu atau enggak gitu loh? Karena apa ya, keunggulan tim Dot tuh menurutku mereka nggak kebatas sama yang namanya weakness
まだ
elemen
終
gitu
わっ
loh.
ていない。
よいしょ。
Itu yang bikin aku sekarang bingung, pengen gacha Luocha-nya atau enggak. Karena kalau buat Kafka butuh
我が貴様らを
timnya sendiri udah pasti aku nggak akan bisa jadi.
うっとうしいわね。
Kecuali 2 kali multi, aku bisa
場を持
dapet
って尊し
luka,
と諸悪退散。
tampo sama Kafkanya
重
gitu.
症じゃの。とりゃ、見せてやろう。強胆の薬よ。
避けられない一戦。我に力を。我々はとうに嵐に踏み入った。守るべき者のために打ち崩せ。
やっ。 千の珍奇をも一心同期。
代価を払ってもらう。我に力を。
楽にしてあげる。蝶と共に散れ、スターレイファントム。
貴様に絶望を。
やっ。いや。
氷になる。
よいしょ。
そこまで。陳列を組め。ここまでだ。
No,
寒波が貴様らを葬る。
諸悪退散。うっとうしいわね。はっはっ、楽にしてあげる。蝶と共に散れ、スターレイファントム。
wah mati ini cok.
助かったわ。
極寒の審判。
運気に攻撃処置じゃ。
この気を逃さない。
見せてや、強胆の薬よ。
貫け。はっ。気は熟した。貴様らの敗北は決まっている。氷になる。
Weh,
我に力を。我々はとうに嵐に踏み入った。守るべき者のために打ち崩せ。
しつこい。やっ。
我に力を。
はっ、楽にしてあげる。蝶と共に散れ、スターレイファントム。
hah, aduh, piye iki cok.
目標を狙うほどこの鎌は速くなるのよ。
Aduh, fix sih. Aku belum bisa nentuin harus gacha Luocha atau Kafka sih. Aku perlu referensi dari player-player CBT. Meskipun skill setnya pasti beda ya. Cuma orang-orang CBT pasti juga orang-orang nge-showcase itu ketika mereka ngelawan musuh itu yang ada ininya tuh loh. Yang ada weakness elemennya gitu loh. Wait. Kan Kafka itu kan yang kedua ya. Fase 2 kan? Ya, Kafka itu fase 2. Bisakah kita ngepiti sekali gitu dari 0 sampai tapi Kafka nanti nextnya Imbibitor Lunae. Aku bingung ya, Cok. Kafka fase 2. Kalau aku pengen banget. Siapa sih namanya? Clara. Aku perlu cari referensi yang banyak sih. Anyway, aku bakal udahin dulu untuk stream malam ini. Thank you semuanya yang udah mampir dan nemenin dan nonton ya. Kita bakal ketemu lagi di next stream ataupun next konten. Thank you sekali lagi semuanya. Good night guys. Happy weekend ya. Saatnya mencari referensi.